Get away. Okay, I think we're good. So, hello. I'm in Washington. However, since my last video, I have gone many thousands of miles. So, that's going to be what this video is about. I did a bad job at connecting the dots. So, I think I'm just going to narrate this video and catch you up on what I've been doing and where I've been going. So long story short, I went to Florida to see my parents, and then, I think my camera's about to fall down. So long story short, I wound up flying to Florida to see my parents, and then I flew back to Washington, and I then wound up very randomly driving like 700 miles away with a friend of mine to go on some adventures, and now I'm back in Washington. So these bugs are really out today. So yeah, I guess I'll start off with Florida. I wanted to make a point to film my visit this time because I don't have any footage of my parents, and I really wanted to get some just for me to have, and I figured it might be fun to show you some of that part of my life as well. So yeah, I guess I'll start there and cue the narration, I guess. Since my last visit, my parents happened upon a litter of kittens. They're really cute, and yeah. This is Sassafras. He's my favorite. And this is my dad. He's my biggest inspiration. He's just so talented at so many things, and I'm so grateful that I got to grow up with him and his music. He's lived a pretty crazy life, and I love hearing his stories. He was a touring musician. He's a woodworker. He lived on a sailboat for a few years down in the Keys, catching his dinner every day, sailing to deserted islands, and heading to port to play some music at the local establishment. I feel like I've only heard a fraction of what he has experienced, and I'm trying to learn more every time I visit. I knew back then, as a kid, I was lucky. But the older I get, the luckier I feel.
That'll work your fingers out.
Yeah. So while I was visiting, I wound up buying this cool little synthesizer, and I asked my dad if we could make a case for it. I really love handmade things, and especially stuff that he makes. It was really cool to film someone so in their element, just something that they've been doing for so long, and I really, really enjoyed that. So I also wound up going to measure a house with my stepmom. She's an architect. I didn't include most of the footage in here just for privacy reasons, but it was really cool to see her in her element too. Kathy has a lot of really cool stories of her own. She lived in a hut in Africa in the Peace Corps. She worked on a farm in Norway. She's just been all over, and every time I talk to her, I feel inspired. These flowers are so pretty.
They are.
It's good on camera.
He's a good camera guy.
So we got to Idaho with not much of a plan. We simply wound up living there for a while. It's just so beautiful and quiet, and the living is really, really easy. Idaho is a place I've wanted to explore for so long, and I'm really grateful that Mason called me out for this random adventure. So after a few days of lazily existing in the valley, we packed the hiking bags to go spend a night away in the Sawtooth Mountains.
buddy.
Good boy, I see.
So listen up, the little Father, gonna drag my sorrow feet. All roads lead to you. So choose. Very well, Mama should be proud of me. I live like a man, I die like a king. I'm stand off and wonder why my head all too soon for some. It burst the ground. I feel you're holding me.
So I keep buying musical instruments. Though it is huge, I'm very glad that I got this piano. I actually wrote all of the music in this video, which is something I've been wanting to do for a long time. I used to be really interested in film scoring as a kid, and yeah, I'm excited to give it a try now that I make videos of my own. I'm not the only one with bulky hobbies at this campsite in Idaho, by the way. Mason has a whole sewing machine in his camper, which is really cool actually. He's been getting really into that this year and making all sorts of things, from backpacking bags to fanny packs to Starlink tote bags. Pretty fun. So while I was over there playing piano, he was over here making a backpack, which I don't know, I think that's pretty cool. So we wound up having a pizza party the night before our second backpacking trip. Monday. You said you might leave on Monday?
Yeah, cause
I did wind up filming that trip as well, and I'm pretty sure I have enough footage for an entire video. So I think that's an adventure for another time. And a good closing point for this one. Anyways, as always, thanks for watching, and I appreciate you being here.